Hi and welcome. My name is Andre Davis. I'll be showing you today the demonstration of a horse stance. So the horse stance is a foundational stance in martial arts, and in this class we'll be starting our punches from the horse stance. We'll begin to learn punches. So it's important to learn how to do the horse stance so that we can get comfortable with it and be able to focus on our punches while still maintaining a good horse stance. We're not splitting our focus unnecessarily. So the horse stance is a stance where you're akin to riding a horse. So our feet are spread out apart, a little bit past shoulder width in distance, your feet, and our knees are bent, our back is straight, our butt is tucked underneath us, and we're sunk down in our weight. So that our weight distribution is coming down through and into our feet. And if we think of our anchor points as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1 and 2 being the front part of your foot. So if this were my foot, if this is the heel of my foot, and this is the balls of the balls of my feet, the anchor point would be just in between my big toe. If this were my big toe. If this is my big toe, it would be between my big toe and my pinky toe and this toe. So 1, 2, heel, and then on the other side would be the same. So my weight's going to be down and evenly distributed onto those points. So if I'm to feel that weight come up through my ankles into my knees, the weight will start building up into or carrying the weight will start to be carried into my upper legs. So my quads and my hamstrings are starting to feel the weight there. And then I've got my butt tucked underneath me. I'm sunk down, and the weight can come up in my core. If I engage my core, I'll go ahead and take some pressure off other parts of my body, and then keep my back straight, my head facing forward, my chin up, my neck back. So I've got a good form. And then with my arms, I can place those onto my hips. So if I'm loaded up for a punch, we will be punching from the horse stance. So you'd be punching your corkscrew punches here would be to start, for example. I could put them in front of me like this, just to kind of center myself. If I wanted to add a little bit of exercise to it, I could apply pressure, just adding some tension to it as I'm exercising my core as well. I can put my hands up into a guard, keep my hands up, practice my shoulders being up or my arms being up in a ready position. I can just put them on, rest them on my hips if I wanted to just really relax and focus on holding a stance for a longer period of time. So as you get comfortable in the stance, you can improve, or you can change where your stance is going to be wider or shorter. And depending on your physique, if your legs are longer or shorter, if your legs are stronger or not as strong, then a different stance height is going to feel differently to you. If I wanted to bring this stance up into a lighter stance, this is perfectly fine as well, as long as I keep those mechanics in play, making sure really focusing on that weight distribution and centering the back, being straight, and that I'm not putting any pain onto my knees. I'm really adjusting my body so that it's structured in a way and aligned in a way that the weight's being supported, and I'm sturdy. And if I wanted to go into a wider stance, I can do that. Unfortunately, these pants are a little bit limiting, so we'll go as where we can get to. And then when we're down into this stance height, we can work on really tucking our butt underneath us, trying to flatten out this as much as we can, dropping down where we're able to, focus on keeping the back straight. Come up. So that's the horse stance. As you practice it, as you get better and better at it, you can adjust the width of your stance like we just went over. And you can work on trying to hold it for longer periods of time, test yourself. There's all kinds of opportunities where you can use the horse stance if you're playing video games or if you're watching TV in your living room, if you're at work working at a standing desk. Fun times to just practice it. The more you practice it, the stronger you'll get with it, the easier it'll be. You'll learn to start opening up your hips. They'll gradually become a little bit more loose as we add more exercises to work on that mobility, the range of motion, the strength. Then you'll see a change in your horse stance over time. Be that in technique, the form, the actual positioning, that your back's straight, that your butt's tucked underneath, that you're solid, and then also in your endurance and being able to hold that for a longer time. So practice away. Feel free to come down, practice. We can work some drills together. Otherwise, have a great day. Thank you.